believing right now is Paula and Louie.
After weeks of consistently being at or near the bottom on Dancing with the Stars, it's time to say goodbye to Chef Paula Dean. And I don't know if you recognized her in that getup, but we're down to 8 couples right now. This week, the couples are back with their original partners. For more on last night's show, former Cincinnati band gal and choreographer Ann Reynolds live this morning. And Paula Dean is going to have to go back to the kitchen. A lot of people love her cooking show, but she wasn't really that great of a dancer.
She wasn't that great of a dancer, but I'll tell you what, she sure was entertaining and fun to watch. Last night, there were famous dances. These are from stage, movies, TV programs, so things that we would recognize. This is, of course, Madonna's Vogue, which, you know, she comes out and she's really kind of fun watching it. It's very simple dancing. At this point in the competition, of course, Vogue is mostly about simple walking and arm movements, so at this point in the competition, she really needed to have a lot more dance moves and a lot more intricate footwork. So, but she's funny. The things that she says and the things that she's done, she certainly stayed way longer in this competition than people probably ever thought she would, because the dancing has been pretty bad.
Yeah, and let's keep it honest. I mean, she didn't have any dancing experience, and she gave it her best. So it was fun to see, but obviously it was her time to go. All right, I did watch this show last night, and one of my favorite performances was Andy Grammer. When he came out, I was shocked at how awesome he does. He looks like he's been doing this for years.
Yeah, and that's what's so fun about watching him, is because at the beginning of the show, he really was a very poor dancer, and it was really kind of like, is he going to make it, you be able to do this competition at all? And all of a sudden, especially last week, he made a huge comeback and started to show us not only does he have the musicality because he's a singer, the coordination is finally coming together, and wow, it's incredible to watch his arms and legs be able to move with the music, just as his body is kind of flowing with it. He's got these moves that are sharp. He's flowing then. He's, you know, what you want to see in a dancer is someone who's sharp and crisp, and then being able to flow with the music, and he's doing all of it, and it was very entertaining, very Broadway style, and I think this is something that might end up being something we see him do down the line.
And that was Singing in the Rain, if you didn't recognize that favorite famous
That's a hard
dance.
one to recreate.
And they were jumping on couches.
She was at the very bottom of the leaderboard last week, and that's what's so interesting about this competition, is there's no clear-cut stay after last week being so rough.
Another performer with a perfect score, so there were 3 for the night.
Yeah.
Make Dirty Dancing's Time of My Life.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is America. This is one of our favorite things. You know, in the movie, of course, they could do it over and over again. It wasn't live. We're talking live performance, and he has to hold her over his head, and it could go one way or the other. They could have splatted on the floor. There's a lot of lifts in here, and I think this was just a fun one to watch. She really captured the essence of this movie, another 40 out of 40, and she's been a favorite. If I had to say someone's a front runner right now, it would be her, just because she's so lovable on top of it, but there's a lot of people coming up right behind.
Yeah, someone not coming up right behind. Take a look at one of the not so good performances, Alexa and Mark, and this was Brittany Spears' Slave for You. It's a music video, and it just didn't work.
It didn't, and it's too bad, because last week she was the front runner, and that's what, again, so interesting. Here she is at the very bottom with only 30 out of 40 points. This is a tough one to recreate. Brittany Spears may not be the best dancer, she may not be the best singer, but she's one of the best performers out there, and this has to be so sharp. And she was kind of, she did the exact moves out of the video, but it just wasn't sharp enough, didn't have enough pop, and I think Brittany Spears is always so grounded and makes a very strong performance, and this just didn't have it. So now she's at the bottom, and again, someone who was fighting to think they were going to be one of the top contenders, not so much.
And as they say, there's only one Brittany Spears.
There's only one.
Dancing with the Stars back on Monday night at 8 over on our sister station, ABC 22.